Yo, guys, if you love digging through bins of action figure accessories, especially vintage action figure accessories, like when you go to toy stores and toy shows, if do you just like dig through like random bins of loose stuff trying to find bits and pieces to complete figures and sets that you have? If that's you, keep watching. I need your help. What's up, guys? Welcome to another epic freaking episode. JPhillyRetro, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Guys, we are about to either score the epic score of the fall or we're about to fail miserably. I don't know yet. I'm sitting in front of Liberty Thrift in Quakertown. If you guys have been keeping track in my last couple videos, you know that this Liberty Thrift had a ton of vintage toys, vintage action figures. In my last episode, I did pick up a couple of Sectars figures while I was here over the weekend. But as I was walking out of the store, Steven and I, they put out a ton, like tubs of more vintage action figures, and especially these big bags full of accessories, Masters of the Universe, G.I. Joe, I think even some real Ghostbusters, all kinds of accessories, and they were like gallon bags full. Unfortunately, that was at about 11 o'clock Saturday morning. They were closed yesterday, and it's about 10 minutes till 10 on Monday morning, where they're going to open in about 10 minutes. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm hoping and praying somehow by some miracle of the universe, they still have some of those toys. So we're going to go inside here. We're going to check it out. If not, we're still going to look around again, see if maybe they have something else cool. I don't know. I'm still looking for definitely the vintage toys, though. So let's go inside and find out what they got. All right, guys, here we go. Hope this dude isn't waiting for my toys.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning.
Yellow and pink are the colors that are
Thank you.
nice.
Go ahead.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Guys, here they are. Let's get a coat. Guys, they still have tons. Oh my gosh, they still have tons. Look at these. Who's this guy? Oops, I'm sorry. Guys, right here are the bags I was talking about. Thank God they still have them. Look at this bag. Just full of accessories. All right, guys, I think I'm going to take this whole bin of accessories. They're actually only priced at $5. Everything is half off today. $7.99. That's kind of cool. This is broken, or I would get it. See, there's some stuff broken off of there. Let's see what else is there. Who's that dude? He looks kind of cool. Let's see, we got this. Got cloud cars. Is that broken off? Yeah. Alright, let's look down here. See what's in this bin. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's missing a lot of stuff. So is that. I have no idea what that is. Oh, look at that. What do you want for that guy? $8.99. also? Yeah, $8.99. Wow. Oh, no way. That's cool. Oh, that's Point Dread. Or not Point Dread, but the Talon. It's missing the top part, though. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Huh. All right, guys, I'm going to go look. They did have some more in the cases over there. I'm going to go look over there. All right, so apparently both of these guys are from the Shadow line. Not really a line that I'm actively looking for or collecting. So, yeah, I'll probably just leave these behind. I was thinking about them. They look cool. They look really cool. But I really know nothing about the Shadow. I didn't have any Shadow figures growing up, so I'll probably just pass on these. Guys, check this dude out. I did just want to show him off a little bit better because I just kind of skimmed over him over at the table there. I had no idea when I saw this. I had no idea what this was. I have never seen this figure before, ever. And just had no idea that it was a 1992 TMNT figure called Murdude. He's got all of his accessories. Look at that. He's got his... This looks like a fish made into a sword. He's got his Triton thing there. He's got a little pistol there. They're asking $39.99 for him, which I looked him up on eBay, and with all of these accessories, that's actually a pretty good price because he goes for about 65 bucks. I'm not going to pay $39.95 for him. I'm not into turtles like that, but I mean, that's probably a really good deal, but I'm not gonna get him. I just wanted to show him off to you guys because I had no idea who this guy even was. Have any of you guys seen this before? Do you guys own this figure? I had no idea. Look at that. That's cool. Never seen that one before either. Looks like his arm's broken off, though. I got a slave one. Some kind of a Michelangelo figure. Is that the Caveman? Is that the Caveman Michelangelo? Yeah, that is him. That's his writing, straps or whatever for the dinosaur. Wow. All right, guys, well, I think I know what I'm going to get. There's the other Shadow figure. I think I know what I'm going to get. Oh, look at that. And I'll show you when I get out to the car. And up here in this glass case, guys, it looks like everything is pretty much the same. There's a Batman. But yeah, it looks like they have just all the same stuff that they had over the weekend. Nothing new, really. Is that an alien figure down there? That alien figure might be new. But, yeah. Pretty much all the same. There's just a Grizzlor for 14 bucks. 15 bucks. Man, so cool. Holy crap, guys. Look at this haul of vintage toys. I cannot believe the thrift gods are smiling upon us today. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe they had all these toys still in that store. Honestly. And with my $50 gift card, guys, I only paid $18 for all of this stuff. Bags and bags full of accessories and parts and pieces. I did get a couple of figures as well, so we're going to look at that. When I get home, we're going to pull out all these bags and the figures I got, and we're going to take a look at it all, guys. I can't believe, I can't believe it. All right, guys, it is a little bit later in the day. I'm obviously at home. It's not right after we left the store, but, same day. Guys, I've honestly just been sitting here in my kitchen looking at some of these bags just now. I mean, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to go through this without some research. I'm going to open these bags up real quick. We're not going to go through piece by piece in this video, but I am going to open the bags up so that you guys can see what was inside, get an idea what was inside. If you see something that you instantly recognize and you know what it is, leave a comment down below, because like I said, this is going to take me hours and hours of research. I have no clue what's inside most of these bags. So again, if you know, if you see something that you recognize, leave a comment down below. Guys, I picked up 8 of these bags of accessories. It's kind of overwhelming, to be honest with you. I did pick up some figures as well. I picked up 3 separate figures and then a little bag full of mini PVC figures. So let's look at the figures first, and then we'll open up some of these bags. All right, first guy I'm going to show you is, just took him out of the bag. This is a Fisher-Price Adventure People figure. Now, I believe some of these space dudes are pretty rare. This guy, I'm not sure if he's a rare one or not. He's got like bluish green skin. His helmet there is a little bit banged up, but that's okay. I don't really mind. It's not really a main line that I'm collecting, just kind of ones that I think are cool. And I think this dude's pretty cool. I know Retro Slacker is a big Fisher-Price Adventure People fan. And my buddy Burf has a pretty nice collection as well. So, I just, I kind of have a couple, and when I see them, I'll pick them up if I think they're cool. I'm not going for any, like, type of complete sets or anything like that, but I did pick him up. I thought he was pretty cool. And then, guys, here's the bag of little PVC figures that I picked up. All kinds of, like, there's Launchpad McQuack, there's Darkwing Duck. Very freaking cool. There's Webby, I think her name is. Webby. That might be wrong. If it's wrong, let me know in the comment below. I think it's Webby. And then I have a Chippendales Rescue Rangers. That is so cool. I love Chippendales. I loved watching Rescue Rangers when I was a kid. But yeah, I got this whole little bag, so I have doubles of all of these. And only one Chip and No Dale. That's okay, though. Super cool. Guys, and then I picked up this Donatello, that Donnie in Disguise. He does come with his mask, which is very freaking cool. He comes with his gun, and he comes with his slice of pizza. So honestly, I don't know if he's supposed to have anything else. I am not the biggest, most knowledgeable person about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I didn't really collect them as a kid, but I do love them as an adult. So if there's anything else that's supposed to go with this dude, please feel free to let me know. I think I'm going to have to pick up Pixel Dan's book on TMNT that he just came out with, so that I can match all these accessories up with the figures that I have and figures that I may get in the future. But this is the Donatello in Disguise with the accessories that came with him. Very cool. And then, guys, the last actual figure that I picked up was this Cave Turtle Mike. Very freaking cool figure. He came with his bone nunchucks, which is really cool. He came with his, I don't know, I was going to say skirt, but I know that's not right. Whatever this is that goes around his waist. And then he came with the harness that goes with the dinosaur that he comes with. And guys, I know for a fact that in these bags of accessories back here is the actual saddle that goes on top of his dinosaur as well. So I was super excited to get this. I looked a couple of these accessories up just for these accessories, like this bone nunchucks and this grass skirt thing. Those are like $25, $30 accessories right there just by themselves. But this is a really cool figure. I'm definitely going to have to see about getting his dinosaur ride, the silly Stegosaurus or whatever it's called, because this is awesome. I know that he is missing one thing. I think it's like a like a tomahawk or a hatchet or a hammer, something like that, that goes with these nunchucks. So definitely going to have to get that, and he'll be complete. But I'm super excited to have this figure with all of these accessories. All right, guys, now we're going to take a look at some of these bags. Now, this is the bag that I was just showing you guys just a few minutes ago. This looks like it's mostly larger pieces to me. And I honestly have no idea what some of these things are. Again, if you guys recognize any of this stuff, please feel free to just shout it out, or leave a comment down below. We're just gonna dump some of this stuff out. I mean, this stuff looks more like maybe like Fisher Price stuff to me. I don't know. Got some wheels in here. I don't know what that looks, maybe like G.I. Joe or something. I don't know. I don't recognize it. It's gonna be a while before I match some of this stuff up, guys. But yeah, there's just, like I said, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to show you guys every single piece that's coming out of here. So, if you see something and you recognize it, just holler, let me know. Like this right here, this is a big, kind of reminds me of like a Fisher Price piece or something. We got some, now this could be Centurions, maybe? I don't know, it looks kind of like what that might be. Yeah, we'll dump the rest of that out here. Let's take a look. Yeah, this just like weird pieces here, like this. This bag, we do have a few little army men mixed in with the bag, so that's kind of cool. But this bag is just like, pieces of vehicles, or I don't know who. That's a guy. That's someone. That's his butt and his back. But yeah, this is I'm lost on this. So yeah, if you guys recognize any of this, let me know. All right, guys, next bag here, and I'm thinking this one is all TMNT. I see Casey Jones's bag right there. I see a Cowabunga surfboard. Let's rip this open and take a look and see what's inside this one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all TMNT stuff in here. All right. There we go. All right, let's see if we can make heads or tails. There's a turtle shell. There's the football helmet. Not sure what that is. Oh no, I was gonna say that might be a Motu, but that's a city sewer shield. Got some helmets, some more helmets. I'm assuming probably shredders. Shoulder pads and stuff. Got some Rat King stuff, I think. Let's see, all kinds of like belts and weapons. There's some nunchucks. Cut the cheese. Sleazy Rider. Okay, I think I've seen this before. I don't recognize what vehicle that goes to, but there's a little fish. This is cool. There's a little crooked sword. I don't know if that's TMNT or not, but it's kind of cool. Maybe this is like a astronaut TMNT helmet. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna have to do all kinds of research, guys. There's Casey Jones's bag. I would love to find that Caveman Mikey hammer in one of these bags, or whatever else might be missing. What is that? A bomb. Okay, cool. So guys, this is the bag of TMNT stuff, I believe. I think there's more TMNT stuff in some of the other bags, but I think this is all turtles. All right, guys, the third bag, I think it's just like a kind of a mishmash of all kinds of other things as well. I saw this in there before. I don't know, is this a Supernaturals thing? There's nothing inside it, it's just the shell. But that might be, I don't know. We've got some other things that I have no idea what they are. We got this thing right here. Yeah, just some guns. Maybe some shields. Some bigger guns. Look at this, there's a cloak of somebody. I don't know who that is. Maybe somebody recognizes that. Maybe, I don't know. I got some little dinosaurs. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Anybody recognize that? I don't. No marking on it. Ooh, maybe that goes with another Caveman TMNT. I don't know. It looks like it might. It's a big old turkey leg with a bite taken out of it. Yeah, and then we got some other just random stuff that I don't recognize. Ooh, look at that. That might be glow in the dark. I don't know. We got some bubble topper to some kind of vehicle, probably. Some kind of Velcro strap, maybe. I don't know. Look at that. Wow. That's a big waist, man. I wonder what that goes to. That's like a big waist on that. I thought this might be like an alien figure tail. Doesn't that look like xenomorph or something? Tail? That's what I thought it was. Yeah, so if you guys, again, see anything here that you recognize, let me know. Any help you can offer would be greatly appreciated. Guys, next up we have a very small but very mighty bag, which makes me very happy. Because if you remember, I am currently trying to rebuild the vintage Kenner Ewok village. And inside this bag was one of the pieces that I need. It's the swinging boulder from the Ewok village. How freaking cool is that? I was so happy when I saw that in there. So yeah, that's cool. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming, I don't know. We do have some blue pistols and some, blue Star Wars weapons inside here. I'm assuming this may be like Wicket's turban or something, or one of the Ewoks, head covering. That would be awesome. Again, we do have a couple of the blue weapons down here. We got a spear, which may be one of the Ewoks. Not sure what that is. Not sure what that is. And again, a couple more little weapons. So, guys, I was really happy about this bag. It's a very small bag, but a piece that I definitely needed to complete one of my sets. Guys, I just realized I have 4 more freaking bags to go of this. Let's try to get through these a little bit quicker. I know I'm really not even spending any time at all on this stuff. But, yeah, still got 4 more bags to go. Ooh, is that... Dude, is that Demolition? Is that the WWF Hasbro Demolition mask? No way. Oh, dude, I have been needing these forever. Is that, man, maybe it's not. What is this? This looks like it may be, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it goes to this. But dang cracky, I'm gonna use it as a demolition mask. Dang cracky? Yeah, why not? Dang cracky. I'm using that as a demolition mask. Ooh, this is a American Gladiators helmet. That's cool. Guys, look at all this stuff, man. I'm serious, guys. I am gonna need some help, man. If you guys know what any of this stuff is, please let me know. here's another one of these things. Huh. What is this? This is somebody's head? You guys recognize whose head that is? I certainly don't. Here is just a bunch of little... This is a G.I. Yeah, there's a G.I. Joe. Waist. Oh, it's a broken crotch. A broken crotch! Oh no! That's pretty much trash. Let's see. Let's pull some more of this stuff out here. Sorry guys, I keep bumping into the camera. Oh, look at this. Here's a coiled up King Cobra. That's awesome. I am definitely going to keep that to the side. Put that on my, one of my demolition guys. There's a big ol', another big ol', like some kind of a spiked ball. Just all kinds of weird little things. Is that an Iron Man? There's an Iron Man helmet. Some pistols, some guns. Wow. There's some more. I don't know whose helmet that is. If you know whose helmet that is, let me know. Let's see what else is in here. There's another one kind of like it. All right, let's see. Anything interesting in here? What is that? That's weird. There's somebody's hat. A cowboy hat. Alright, so I feel like there's some G.I. Joe parts in here. What is this? Guys, I don't know whose helmet that is. Huh. Yeah, and again, here's more little tiny men. Little army men. So yeah, guys, I feel like there's a lot of G.I. Joe helmets and stuff in this bag. But, you know, there's no way to know what all is inside here. Here's another American Gladiators helmet, and here's another one back here too. Got two of those. Cool. All right, guys, here's one of my favorite bags, the Masters of the Universe bag. There's a lot of Masters of the Universe stuff in here, as you can see. We got all kinds of man-at-arms, whatever these things are called, crossbow. There's Triclops's shoulder thing. Some more crossbows. Here's Orko's hat. We have a staff that maybe goes to... Who does this go to? Tongue Lasher? Maybe? I don't remember. This is what I was telling you about earlier. This, I believe, is the saddle to that Caveman Mikey dinosaur. So I'm going to have to leave that out and put with him. Here is Fisto's vest. The front half of it. The back half of it is right here. We got a Panther saddle. We got a Triclops sword. So lots of good stuff. Lots of good Motu stuff that I'm going to need in this bag. Really happy. Really, really happy to have gotten this bag. All right, guys. Bag number 7. I feel like this is a G.I. Joe bag again. I recognize some of the pieces as G.I. Joe pieces. Well, obviously, some of them are G.I. Joe pieces. Got lots of missiles. We got this little thing here. What is this called? Life raft. Got lots of missiles. Lots of little pieces with Cobra emblems on them. I'm not sure what vehicles these go to. What does that say? Oh, Dreadnought. A Dreadnought vehicle. That's cool. Lots of little backpacks. We do have some like missiles and vehicle parts. We do have some weapons like this. But mostly it looks like missiles, which are always good to have when you're a G.I. Joe collector. You know, you never know when you're going to find, you know, vehicles that need missiles, dudes that need backpacks, things like that. So, I don't know what that is. Oh, it looks like a parachute, maybe. Huh. So, yeah, really cool. I like this a lot. I don't know what this goes to. If you know what that goes to, let me know. That's kind of cool. But, oh, look at this. What's this back here? Another Cobra logo with a target on the back of it. So, yeah, very cool stuff. All right, guys, and here we are, the last bag. It's a big one. This seems like it has a lot of bigger pieces in this bag as well. Wow, that's a huge one, man. Don't want stuff falling off onto the floor. That is a big pile of stuff. Look at that. Right off the bat, I'm seeing more of these helmets. I don't know who these helmets... Guys, maybe my brain is just not working. I've had a really long, rough weekend. So if you recognize these helmets, please let me know. I haven't looked any of this stuff up yet. What the heck is that? Huh. That's kind of cool. What in the world is that? What does it say? Applause. Oh, I know what that is, guys. That's like, back in the early 90s, maybe late 80s, early 90s, Wendy's had a premium in their kids' meals where you could take the half of an alien and connect it to other like there were 8 or 10 different ones. So that's what this is. This is a Wendy's Happy Meal toy. That you can change the aliens' bodies and heads and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I've actually seen them on eBay and Mercari and thought about getting a set of them. Oh no, look at this. No way. Probably the best piece in the whole thing for me. It's a vintage Hasbro WWF turnbuckle. That's cool. Awesome. Man, if I could find a whole set of those in here, that'd be awesome. What's this? Another crotch of somebody, unbroken. Oh, look, here's an American Gladiators little stand. That's cool. Look at this. Another WWF Hasbro turnbuckle. That's pretty awesome. We'll set those over there. And a third one. Very cool. What is that? That looks like a hammerhead shark, doesn't it? Let's see, what else is over here? We got this. Here's another one of those funky helmets. All right, yeah, pretty cool stuff. There's this piece again. So yeah, guys, let me know. Again, like I've said about 25 times in this video so far, let me know if you see anything in here that you recognize. Anything that you guys might need for your own collections, let me know, and we'll work something out if you want to. But yeah, this is all just stuff I don't really know. Yeah, it's gonna take me so long to look this stuff up. So guys, that was the haul from the Liberty Thrift today, man. I mean, how many times have I said it in this episode? It's gonna take me forever to research all those pieces. So again, I know I'm a broken record. If you can provide any help to me whatsoever on any of those, please feel free to leave comments down below, and I would be greatly appreciated. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly had a great time going to the thrift store and picking up a miracle of all miracles, picking up those bags of accessories and the figures that I bought. I know I keep talking about the accessories, but the figures I bought were freaking awesome as well. They had so many other ones there that, you know, if I had unlimited funds, I would have picked up more. But I'm so happy with what I picked up. But guys, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. This is what we do on this channel. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later on.